With the 42nd overall selection in the 2021 NHL Draft, the Los Angeles Kings have selected Francesco Pinelli from the Kitchener Rangers on the Ontario Hockey League.
Hey, Francesco. First off, congratulations. Welcome to the Kings. Throughout this process, as it unfolded, how much communication did you have with the Kings in advance? And was LA at all an expected destination for you coming in?
Yeah, I mean, they reached out to me and we had an interview, and I thought the interview went really well. And I wasn't really expecting LA to select me, but once they traded down, I just had a feeling, and they obviously selected me. So I was really happy with my outcome, and obviously they got a great organization, so it was great.
You played with Brant Clark at the U18 tournament. To see him also selected by the Kings, is it nice to reunite with him? And what kind of player are the Kings getting in Brant?
Yeah. I mean, he's a great player. We played at the U18s, and he's also a great person. So I think he's very skilled defenseman, but he's also very responsible too. So I think he's got a really good two-way game. And once I got selected, he was really fired up, and I was really happy to be selected by the same team as him. So it was really fun to see.
And one more for you. Looking at your past season, you were able to go overseas and play in the Alps League. What was that experience like playing against men for a good part of the season after your year in the OHL?
Oh yeah, obviously the guys were older, so the guys are gonna be faster and stronger. And there was also the Olympic ice, so more of a skating game. So it was definitely different, but to make that transition was really, really fun, and a different experience for sure. But I grew as a person, as a player, and I think it helped develop my game for sure.
Appreciate it, and congrats again.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Francesco. Congratulations and welcome to the Kings. It's got to be an exciting day for you. Maybe talk a little bit about the process, leading up to being expecting to be drafted and then eventually being drafted by the Kings, and what it means to you.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it means a lot to be selected by such a great organization. Is a real honor, and I think I'm really excited to get started. But obviously this year's been different. I had to go overseas to play in Slovenia and then at the U18. So I mean, it was different, but I made the most of it, and just enjoying the day today, and getting selected was really awesome, and an experience, dream come true for sure.
Have you ever been to Los Angeles before?
I don't know. I haven't.
What's the rest of the summer look like for you leading into getting ready for training camp?
Just training, starting with on ice, just always doing skating, my figure skating instructor, and also, doing skills and drills and compete drills. And then obviously in the gym, getting more explosive and getting bigger and better. So I think that's the most important for me right now.
You mentioned your skating instructor. How long have you worked with a skating instructor, and how was that? How has that really impacted the development of your skating?
Yeah, I think it's helped me a ton. I used her last summer, and I've used her this summer, this off season as well. So I think just well running my skating, I think is very important, and I think it's always getting better. So I'm really happy with the outcomes.
All right, congratulations again. We'll look forward to meeting you when you get to Los Angeles.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up is Lisa Dillman.
I asked Brant this question yesterday, but what did you learn the most about yourself going to Europe and being on your own? Excuse me.
I mean, I've always kind of knew I had good independent skills, but I think they really showed overseas. I was there for a month and a half, so I had to do all the cooking and cleaning, all that kind of stuff on my own. So it was definitely a growing experience for me, and I really enjoyed it. And it showed me how to be really independent, and I thought I did really well. So I'm just making that transition and trying a new lifestyle. I really liked it. So
now, when you were over there, did you play in the middle or were you on the wing? And where do you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, I mean, I started on the wing and then I played center for the rest of the games. I'm a natural center. I know how to play center very well. But I could play the wing as well. So I think I'm very versatile in that way. And that's what stands out in my game is whatever the coach needs, I know how to switch and do well in that area, whatever he needs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is Jordan Henry.
Hey, Francesco, just wondering, looking back at your development in a weird year, what's Mike McKenzie and the Kitchener Rangers, what have they done to help you get to this point?
Yeah, I mean, ever since I've been selected by them, my development has always gone up, and I think Kitchener's one of the best organizations, if not the best organization in the OHL, and I think it shows with their history and even our coaching staff. I think we have great coaching staff, so they've always taught me, even little details. So I think just always learning from them, and always well run in my game. So I think they're a big part, and even in my development, we do a lot of skills, and then we do a lot of battle drills and stuff. So I think that helped my game out a lot.
Looking back on your rookie year in the OHL, obviously you saw the play of Quinton Byfield. What are some things you think you can learn from him on your time now together in LA?
Yeah, obviously he's a great player. He's well-rounded. He's got a great shot. He uses his size and his speed. I think is very impressive as well. So, yeah, I mean, always learn from other players, and I think, I'm really excited to get started and meeting him and all the other prospects as well. And also, yeah.
Thanks, Francesco. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up is Jesse Cohen.
Hey, Francesco, congrats on getting drafted.
Welcome
to the LA Kings. So I'm sort of going to combine the previous two questions you had. With the Kitchener Rangers in your rookie season, you get off to sort of a so-so start, but then you guys catch fire, and I think you go 33-4-2 or something crazy like that. But then the next year you have to, go and play in Europe. So I'm curious from your own perspective of your own game, how did changing coaches in the middle of one season and then going to play for a whole different team, a whole different coaching staff in a different country, all that, how did that impact your game over that 2-year stretch?
Yeah, I think it's obviously sometimes you got to face adversity in hockey, and I think switching coaches, and then also a few months later you have to go play in Slovenia with another coach. So I think just being calm and composed and whatever comes at you, just stay focused and make sure you're doing the right things to help the team win. And obviously, you can't, it's out of your control. So you just got to make sure you're doing the right things to be the player you are and help the team win. So I think that's the most important for me and the team. So I think, it's been a weird few years, but I made the best of it, and I'm really glad about it.
Now that you've been drafted, regardless of where you play next season and for which coach, are you feeling a little like you're looking forward to some stability finally?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, even today, just getting drafted by the LA Kings, like I said, a great organization. It definitely feels great, and it's everything you worked for. But I'm really excited to get back in the gym and on the ice, and continue developing to get to that next level and help the Kings. And yeah, I'm really excited with my next few years ahead of me.
Excellent. Thank you. And congrats again.
Yeah, thank you.
And last question here from John Hoban.
Francisco, I'm curious, when you were overseas there, did you have an opportunity to talk to Matt Kopitar at all, or maybe even with Christian Ruutu?
No, I didn't get the chance. But he did come to, I think, a few of my games. I think my coach told me he came to a few of my games. So I think he's been watching me a little bit here and there. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, it's really fun.
Matt was watching you, or Ruutu was?
Pardon?
You're talking about Matt's, or you're talking about Ruutu?
I think, I'm not too sure. I think one of them was there. I don't know. I can't remember the names, but one of them was definitely there at a few of my games.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.